Hi friends, I'm Megan, and this is Jessie.
Hi, Megan. Guess where I went yesterday?
Where did you go, Jessie?
To a petting zoo. I got to see all kinds of animals.
That's great! Did you happen to see a donkey at the petting zoo?
Yes, and he smelled very bad. After I pet him, my hands smelled yucky. Ugh.
Well, in today's Bible story, Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey.
Really? But I thought Jesus was the king of everything. Why would he ride on a donkey and not a fancy horse or a limousine chariot?
You are right that Jesus is the king of everything, Jessie. But Jesus was not like other kings. The prophet Zechariah said long ago that the king would come humble and riding on a donkey. Let me tell you the story from the Bible. It was the time of year that the Israelites celebrated Passover. Many Israelites had traveled to Jerusalem to remember what God had done when he rescued his people from slavery in Egypt. Jesus and his friends also traveled to Jerusalem. He sent two of them ahead to a village. Jesus said, "Go into the village ahead of you. There you will find a donkey and her colt tied up. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, you should say that the Lord needs them." The friends did what Jesus said. They put their robes on the donkey and the colt, and Jesus sat on them. As Jesus came to Jerusalem, a large crowd gathered. The crowd laid their robes on the road. They cut palm branches from trees and laid those on the road too. The crowds walked ahead of Jesus, and those who followed him shouted, "Hosanna to the Son of David! He who comes in the name of the Lord is the Blessed One, the King of Israel! Hosanna in the highest heaven!" The word Hosanna means save now. The religious teachers didn't like it. They asked Jesus to tell his friends to be quiet. "If they didn't praise me," Jesus said, "the rocks would cry out." When Jesus went into Jerusalem, people asked, "Who is this?" The crowds replied, "This is the prophet Jesus from Nazareth in Galilee." They were only half right. Jesus wasn't just a prophet of God. He is God's Son. Jesus went to the temple and made the people who were selling things there leave. While Jesus was at the temple area, people who could not see and people who could not walk came to him. Jesus healed them. The priests and scribes at the temple heard children shouting, "Hosanna to the Son of David!" The priests and scribes asked Jesus, "Do you hear what those children are saying?" The children were saying, "The King is here! The King is here!" Jesus said, "Yes, even the children will praise me." Then Jesus left and went to spend the night in the town of Bethany. The people were happy to see Jesus. They knew he was their king. Jesus came riding on a donkey, just as the prophet Zechariah said he would. One day, Jesus will come back, riding on a white horse as king over everything.